With so many lawyers to choose from, most people are finding it difficult to decipher the best legal counsel on their behalf. Hello, my name is Joe Turpel. Join me for another exclusive interview here on The Attorney Reporter. We're here today on location with Gerald Unis, senior attorney of Unis & Associates, a legal firm that has an impressive 23 years of personal injury litigation experience. And in this interview, we're going to ask the top questions you, the viewer, want to know when choosing the right attorney for your case. Jerry, welcome to The Attorney Reporter. For those that visit your website that feel they have a viable personal injury case that has merit, what do you recommend they do immediately to protect their rights?
Document, 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 and seek the advice of a medical practitioner immediately. Those two items are critical in the evaluation of any personal injury case by an insurance company or a defense attorney or anyone that's concerned about this individual and how they were affected by this accident or circumstance. An attorney is limited by the facts of any accident or incident. And therefore, if the client doesn't document the facts properly and doesn't seek medical treatment and allow a doctor to document the injury properly, the value of the case necessarily goes down, and almost always the value of the case goes down permanently. The attorney can only recover from so much. They need your help to document the facts and document what happened, and for you to seek medical advice immediately.
So the best advice you can offer our viewers is to take action now. Don't procrastinate.
As I indicated earlier, document, document, document by way of film or the written word. Get your attorney all the facts rapidly and get to a medical practitioner immediately. Don't go to anybody but a medical doctor. Don't go to a chiropractor. Don't go to a holistic health practitioner. Go to a medical doctor immediately, whether it's the emergency room or it's your family physician. But get there immediately and get any referral that is in fact necessary.
In the past 23 years of litigation experience, I'm sure you've tried to help those that have perhaps waited too long. Can you elaborate on the downside of procrastinating in a personal injury case?
Oh, that happens all the time. The first question a defense attorney or an insurance company will ask is, did they get immediate medical treatment? Were they rushed to the hospital in an ambulance? When eventually did they seek treatment? That means it wasn't hurting so badly. Therefore, what it will do is dramatically decrease the value of any case. You need to take action right away. You need to be thinking even when you're somewhat in shock or have somebody else document for you. Get to the doctor and get taken care of.
Jerry, obviously there are a lot of choices when it comes to a personal injury attorney. What should someone look for when seeking a quality personal injury attorney that will really fight for their rights?
Well, first of all, they need to interview the attorney. They need to sit down with him and see how this attorney reacts to their personality and their questions. Find out how much experience this attorney has had. Find out if this attorney has ever been to trial before. If someone doesn't know how to push a button in a personal injury case that would allow them to accomplish a settlement short of trial that's fair, then you don't have the right person representing you. Most cases are resolved through settlement. And what you need is an attorney that's ready, willing, and able to go all the way to a jury verdict if necessary, but also one that continually reminds the defense attorney and the insurance company, if there is one, that they are ready, willing, and able to take it to trial and get a verdict that represents substantial justice.
Well, that makes sense. Now, Jerry, considering someone has a good case, how long does it usually take for compensation to materialize, and what is your success rate?
The amount of time varies depending on the value of the case, how strong the facts are, and whether or not the plaintiff and defendant are motivated to resolve the case. Now, in today's judicial climate and considering the statute of limitations, most personal injury cases have a 2-year statute of limitations currently. Therefore, if somebody were to seek legal advice the day after the accident, they can file suit up to 2 years later, and then most cases, based upon what the court mandates, have to go through the system in 1 year. Therefore, theoretically, a personal injury case can take as long as 3 years if it doesn't involve a minor. There are special rules that involve minors who are injured, and the statute of limitations is told until their 18th birthday. Therefore, those cases can take much, much longer. Anyway, personal injury cases with good facts and good law can be settled nearly immediately. All you have to do is get the defense attorney and or the insurance company, if involved, the information they need to evaluate the case properly and immediately. If you're able to get that information quickly, usually you can have a resolution of the case shortly thereafter. So counsel that's knowledgeable can bring a case to conclusion quickly if you have strong facts and you have strong law. As it relates to our experience, I've been practicing more than 23 years. We have associate attorneys that work with us that have been practicing any number of years from 25 years down to 1 year. However, all of the work is supervised by me. I handle approximately 100 cases a year. Over 23 years, I'm sure that I've handled at least 2,300 cases. I've seen almost every factual scenario that anyone can see. I've had tremendous teachers in law school and after law school who have taught me how to anticipate and use the system of justice in my client's favor. I'm very good at that. I know how to apply the rule of law to good facts with a good client to achieve the optimum result that nearly always results in substantial justice.
Jerry, I want to thank you for being on the Attorney Reporter today. And to the viewers, if you think you have a viable personal injury case, don't procrastinate. Get good legal counsel right away. My name is Joe Trappell, and thank you for joining us here on the Attorney Reporter.